Hi, guys. If you're enjoying the podcast, it would mean a hell of a lot if you could support us with a few simple steps, really. Firstly, hit that follow or subscribe button so you never miss an episode. It really helps us grow and reach new people.
Also, you can leave us a review, a rating. It makes a huge difference in helping others discover the podcast. I would also love to hear from you as well. So drop a comment with your thoughts, feedback, or even something that you'd like us to discuss. You know, we can give you some feedback on our thoughts.
Finally, if you know someone who would benefit from hearing the rubbish that me and him talk, then share it with them because, you really could be helping somebody. But lastly, and most importantly, thank you so much for being part of this community. We genuinely really do appreciate your support. So thanks, guys. Here's the episode, and it's an absolute belter.
Cheers, guys.
You're listening to Minds on the Mersey, the podcast that's all about strong minds, real talk, and positive mental health for men. We're breaking down barriers, smashing the stigma, and having the kind of open, honest chats that really matter. From everyday struggles to stories of strength, this is where conversation meets connection. I'm your host, Sam Roberts, and this is Minds on the Mersey. What is happening, everybody? How are we doing? Episode 9. Bit of a different one this time, isn't it, Rich?
Short but sweet.
Short but sweet, because we've not got a guest this time.
No. Right. Pause there, Samuel.
Go on.
It's because you're fucking us off because you're 50.
Yeah, I'm actually 40.
No.
But,
No.
Yeah.
50.
Okay, 50. Yes, when we're due to record next week, I am actually on holiday as part of my birthday celebrations. So you lucky people are getting 2 episodes in 2 weeks. So aren't you the lucky ones? But what it does mean is that we will be having a break for about 2-3 weeks because we're busy, aren't we? Loads going on.
Just general life admin.
Yeah, that's it. So we're we are gonna be recording today, and then so we'll come out on Monday, obviously. So
Yeah.
There'll be a little bit of a break between then. So it is what it is. It is what it is. A little break, a shorter version. Just got me and Richie, just the beautiful me and Richie tonight.
Just some general waffling of some nonsense.
Just the core, the solid core, hardcore.
It is nice.
Minds on the Mersey.
It is nice having a guest, though.
It is nice having a guest,
nice,
yeah. But just a quick one. This one, well, I say quick one. We'll try and get an hour done.
See how we get on. Yeah,
make it worth a while.
I mean, we've had a lot of technical difficulties. I couldn't even say difficulties. Then
that sums it up. That's
I had
basically
a difficulty saying difficulty.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Fucking sweet baby Jesus.
Thanks, Riverside. I love you.
But yeah, we had some difficulties. It's taken us the best part of an hour to
It looks like it's recording now, so
fingers crossed.
We will see what happens.
You never know, you might not actually get an episode on Monday.
Yeah, we'll see. As always, the podcast is very proudly sponsored by Pig in Bun. Go and check those guys out. They are incredible. Rick and his team are magic. So bless them.
So
Richie,
I just wanted to actually but while we're on the subject of like sponsorship and all that sort of stuff, Sam.
Yes.
Some of you might notice that we've actually got a little mug here. Right, you've got
one. Talking about me, by the way.
Yeah. So this is just a specimen that we've just I was having a little bit of a mess around on Etsy, trying to see like what we could do and stuff like that. With me and Sam, we're in constant talks of how to grow this podcast, make it better, and we are actually talking merchandise, aren't we, Sam?
Maybe,
yeah. See what we can get out there with. It's not to. By the way, I want to make it clear: we're not gonna do the merchandise to make money. We're going to do it like if I decide to chomp on this mic, we can buy a new one. Basically, like because everything comes out of everything
Well,
comes
there's
out
running
about.
costs and stuff. So the software that we use to record, it
Yeah,
costs money to subscribe to it. It's
yeah, and the equipment and stuff like that's going to start costing money. This background that still needs an iron costs.
Richie wants to pay to get it professionally steamed.
No, but we haven't got anywhere properly to store it, so I'll just fuck it up. You know what I mean? But anyway, so if you have any ideas about where we could get a supplier for merchandise, websites, people, anything like that, drop a comment in, send us an email, mine's on the mersey@gmail.com, and let us know, because we're in the market.
We are in the market. It's all about being in the market. We're also in the market for some additional sponsorship opportunities. So if you are a small business or a company or anybody who would want to be previewed weekly on our episodes,
If you've got a few quid, just feeling generous,
we can record adverts, we can put backdrops in, we can do all sorts. So if that's something that you want to explore, get in touch again. Mine's on the mersey@gmail.com, and that's certainly something that we can explore for down the line.
that'll be like we're getting a few followers now, aren't we?
Got a few, yeah.
We're getting a few likes and mentions on our comments and a fair few views. So hopefully it can bring your businesses on and bring us on at the same time. We can work together in a wonderful partnership.
Absolutely, but it has to be the right partnership, because we want somebody who aligns with how we feel about mental health and stuff like that, and our core beliefs and stuff. So not just get in touch, and then we can have a chat. See where we go from there.
Can't you tell that in my work I've been on all these corporate meetings where they talk about like empowering and stuff like that? So came across quite powerful then, didn't I? Eh?
Love it.
Quite inspiring.
I need to talk about my weekend just gone, Richie.
So your magical 50th birthday weekend.
You cheeky bastard,
So as everyone knows, Sam was 40 yesterday.
Monday. Today's Wednesday.
I'm so 40. Confused on the days of the week.
I was 40, right? So get on this, people. This is how much I love you lot, right? So, for people who've seen the socials, we released the episode 8 on Monday, and I listened to it in my work van, and I wasn't happy with the audio. So I went home on my 40th birthday, took it down from all the places you get it from, re-edited it, and re-uploaded it on my 40th birthday. That's how much I love doing this.
So our technical difficulties have actually been happening since Monday.
Yeah. So I'm starting to think it's not the technical difficulties. I'm starting to think it's just us now.
User error.
Yeah, basically, yeah. So yeah. But anyway, before Monday, my weekend was pretty class, to be fair. Like, it was pretty good.
Well, Liverpool finally won a game, didn't they?
Yeah, it was good. So yeah, me and Perry went the match on Saturday. I didn't have any taxi driver issues, mate. I'm loving it. No taxi driver issues. Ordered an Uber. Easier. There you go. Done. Bang. Wash.
Expensive though, aren't they?
Yeah, but pretty much similar price to what a black taxi would
is
charge.
It?
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah.
Fair play, fair play.
And they know you can't fucking pay cash. It's only card, so it's easier. Trust me, no arguments then. But no. So the weekend was boss. So I got home Friday night, just had a few cans, chilled. That was nice. Spent nice quality time with the family, Catherine and the kids and stuff. I watched a film. Saturday morning, Perry had a game at 8:45. It was the quarterfinals of the cup. They were playing a team that they've been like neck and neck with in the league all season.
Good game.
Great game. The 2-2 in the end. Straight to penalties.
Fucking hell.
And Perry's team won on penalties. The keeper saved a pen and then scored the winner. So that was class. That was really good. That was amazing. Loved all that. Loved that.
The best thing, it's both. It's really good for the team that won on penalties. And obviously your
horrible for the team.
Honestly, like at any age, it's just demoralising. So, but
the best way to win and the worst way to lose a game of football.
Yeah, or a dramatic last minute winner.
Yeah,
it's both. Both of them can be completely demoralising. But as long as the other team can pick themselves up, they can hold themselves proud, and they can come again.
Oh, they're a good team, so they will. They're a very good team.
Good. So hopefully they come back and make a better game next season, eh?
Yeah, hopefully. Well, hopefully they don't beat them, but yeah. So anyway, so we went and watched that. That was great. Back home, showers, everything. Shower, get changed, get ready, go and meet the lads in the pub before the football. That was class. Had a few pints before the game. Went to the game, did the protest on 30 minutes, holding up the yellow cards about the ticket price rise, which was great. Liverpool won 3-1. Brilliant. Happy days. A couple of good goals scored. Andy Robbo scored a goal. Bless him. That's probably the last goal he's going to score for Liverpool.
I think
because he's leaving.
I think it's a a very, very, very big mistake letting him go.
Well,
So,
I think I think a lot of it is his choice. I think because he knows now that Kirkes has come in and he's not playing as much. You think he wants to go and play regular football, doesn't he? So
I can fully appreciate that. But when you look at some of the decisions, I'm not going to say clangers, but decisions that Liverpool Football Club have made since the departure of Jurgen, and obviously then what's his face, Slot basically. Jurgen's side won the league. It wasn't a Slot team. It was a Jurgen's team, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean? And then you go into. You can disagree with me at any point, by the way.
go on, I'm listening.
You're the Liverpool fan. But
you're a Tranmere fan.
So I am, mate. But anyway, right, when you go into that and then you start looking like, he's then been given some money to spend. He hasn't bought great. Ekatiké's probably been the standout. Isak, unfortunately, has had a bit of an injury, and obviously the layoff he had because he was, in my opinion, being a bit of a dick the way he treated Newcastle.
Took his goal well at the weekend, though, didn't he?
Of course he did. A striker's goal where he should be. Do you know what I mean? 100%. No arguments. And let's see if he can progress now next season for Liverpool. But, Luis Diaz going.
Didn't replace him.
Yeah, obviously.
And now he's absolutely throwing in the amazing performances for Bayern Munich last night. He played in PSG in 5-4 games.
He's doubled down on Salah, in my opinion. And he to be fair, he's not had a horrendous season by any stretch. I mean, he's still been all right. But with someone getting to his age, and Luis Diaz is obviously a lot younger, you should have, my opinion was, try to keep the younger, fresher player and maybe say to Salah, look, you've got a year left tops at your best.
Yeah, I think Diaz wanted a really big pay rise as well, though, and I think the way Liverpool looked at it, in hindsight now, wrong decision, but at the time they're thinking we're getting 65 million for a 28-year-old. It's either get 65 million for him now or sign him on a contract for 300 grand a week for the next 5 years.
Isn't 300 grand a week like the going rate for I wouldn't say world class player.
I don't think they wanted to pay. I don't think they wanted to pay 300 grand to a potential 33-year-old who could have dropped off.
Yeah, maybe they could have negotiated for a 3-year deal with an option options to extend. I think we're not football agents and all that. Bayern Munich.
I think they've offered him the security of a long contract on good wages. So I think that's what's happened.
But so
and Liverpool got a fee for him. So,
and then not forget you also lost Diego Jota. Do you know what I mean? Rest in peace. But again, someone who's tenacious, who gets after him, gets in behind, not afraid to leave his foot in. Do you know what I mean? So, Liverpool look soft.
Yeah, we got a bit of a soft underbelly. We're easy to get out at times. I think our midfielders, we could do with a midfielder who's going to go around and just kick people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Throw a tackle in, get the crowd up.
I've got a question for you, right? And I've got an answer in my head who I think Liverpool's player of the season is. By the way, just so everyone knows, I'm a general football fan. I'll watch Sheffield Wednesday play Rotherham on a Tuesday night just because I can. I love watching. I watch football, mate. I love watching. So if there's nothing on the telly and there's a football match on, that football match is going on, and I'll watch it, and I'll still get mad, and I'll still scream and saying, "You're a professional footballer. You are shit." But anyway, that's by the by.
By the by.
Yeah, as you know, I do get mad, even though I don't support them. I don't really have any vested interest unless I've got a little cheeky bet on.
Oh, of course.
So a little £1 accumulator worth 10 million quid, and I wonder why it doesn't come in.
75 teams on it.
Honestly, mate, I do make them, and I'm like, that comes in. This time next year, Rodney, we'll be millionaires. But I've got to ask you this: who, in your opinion, after 34, 35 games, Liverpool's player of the season?
Freddie Woodman.
Don't even know who he is.
He's played one game in goal for us. He was fucking phenomenal at the weekend.
So mine,
no, it would be Dominic Szoboszlai.
I'd agree.
He's been the best of a bad bunch, to be fair.
I don't think he's been.
He's a great player.
He's played right back. He's got, no disrespect to Gravenberg, and McAllister's actually all right. He'll hold for you. Do you know what I mean? Let the others. But Gravenberg's not great. I don't think. Well, he certainly hasn't hit the ground running this year.
No, that'd be good
for me. Who else have we got in the middle of the park? Curtis Jones.
He's played well the last few games. Curtis Jones. Got to give credit where credit's due.
He's probably been linked to another club and needs to turn up now, doesn't he?
Let's not say that. Anyway, let's get back on track here. So anyway, went and watched the footy. Went and watched Liverpool.
And it was great results.
Great result. 1-3-1. Good result. The protest went really well. Loads and loads of people held up the yellow cards.
Mate, going on to ticket price rises and stuff like that, and just costing the world right now. It's a football club the size of Premier League clubs, for example, maybe even some of the Championship ones. You get enough money
Yes, but they don't need an extra 1.2 million a season from the price rises they're getting from the fans.
I haven't looked. I seen the protest, but I didn't understand. I must admit, I haven't looked into the finer detail. How much? Let's say, for example, a ticket at Liverpool, like for Saturday's game.
Yeah.
How much is that going to go up by?
Well, so my season ticket last year for 19 league games was £897. Excuse me. It's gone up to renew it for next season to 930.
So how much is that? What did you say first?
940. No, even more than that. No, it's not. It's close to 908.
Right.
It's not far off a grand.
I am not
anyway,
Carol Vorderman, so let's get the numbers out. 900 and what?
Anyway, the point is, I can tell you. So basically, they've done a 3% pay increase this season.
3%.
But over the next 3 seasons, it's guaranteed to go up 13% over the next 3 seasons.
See, that's just...
It's wrong. And so basically, the rise this season will earn the club an extra 1.2 million across, not a game, across the season. There are other ways of recouping 1.2 million if you're Liverpool Football Club. You do not have to take extra money off the fans. You don't. I'm sorry. And what worries me, all right, yeah, there's people who I've had conversations with like, oh, it's only £1.20 a game. I'm not asked. I can afford that. That's fantastic and that's brilliant. And I'm glad you can afford that. And I can afford that too. But what worries me is that in 15 years' time, how much money is Perry going to be having to pay for a ticket if these price increases keep happening?
It's not even that, though, Sam.
All the football clubs need to come together. All of the football clubs need to come together from the Premier League and put a price cap on tickets. They've done it for away games. There's a price cap of £30 per ticket for away games. They need to do it for home games as well.
It's not even like 15 years. There's Sam. Like there's genuine people in this country going to food banks.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You've seen the price, like the Sky Sports to buy it, then you've got to buy TNT. Some games you've got to have Amazon, Netflix, or whatever they're on. Some people literally live like by month. Do you know what I mean? Every penny is accounted for. That £1.20 is could genuinely affect some people, mate.
Yeah.
All right. So there's people out there that are going to argue to the fact to say, well, they shouldn't have a season ticket then, or they shouldn't even bother going to the game. Well, you've got to live a little. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
you have to have your pleasures.
But,
do you know what I mean?
You can't just sit. You can't just go in and go into the same old mundane routine. You do have to have a treat. You do have to like look after yourself, and that brings us on to some other things we've got coming later on in the chat, and some of the things that we spoke about last week. But let's talk about the here and now. Like that £1.20, that like over the course of 19 games, someone might not be able to afford that extra £20. Whatever it's going to be, do you know what I mean? 40 quid.
Yeah.
Someone might think, I've saved up my money for my season ticket this year, and the next thing you know, he's going to think, oh, it's another £40. Where am I going to borrow that from? And then he gets himself into a little bit of debt with his mum or his partner or his brother just to buy it, and then he's got to pay him back, and then I know it's only a fraction. It's only like, Christ, if I go diving down the side seat to my car, I'd probably find £1.20. Do you know what I mean? I always drop coins when I put them in my pocket, but in the cost of living crisis and the size of Liverpool Football Club,
they don't need to do it. The bottom line is you don't need to do it. So, well, let's leave it there because it gets me angry.
Gets you angry, mate. Yeah,
off, so I don't want to go down that road.
No.
It's not a football podcast. It's a mental health podcast.
But this is what I mean about mental health. Like, people go to like these things.
Yeah,
to
help the mental health. It helps my mental health. Of course, it's my dad and lad time with Perry, and I fucking love it. But
all right, don't get me wrong. It can also destroy your mental health when you get beat.
Yeah, but it's not all about. So I've said it on here before. For me, the football sometimes gets in the way of a really good day out because you go and meet your mates and you have a laugh. And blah blah. The football gets in the way.
That's
sometimes.
What I mean, like, and that's what like.
That's what happened. That's what happened on Saturday. So we went the match, me and Perry, and after the game, we've gone in the Sandon, stayed in the Sandon for probably a little bit too long after the game. Like we got in the Sandon just after 5 and didn't leave till.
How many pints did Perry have?
No comment. I think we left the Sandon about just after 9. So by the time I got home, I was well on my way. Let's just say.
Oh, that's
And Catherine had bought me a couple of these speciality ciders that you can get in Aldi.
Okay.
And they're like Henry Weston speciality ciders, 8.7% ciders. I had 2 of them, mate, and they absolutely finished me off. I was done. That was it. So I put Match of the Day on. I'm like, I'm going to watch Match of the Day. And Liverpool on 4th. I went, Liverpool on 4th? That's a fucking piss take. Before the first game had even finished, I was asleep on the sofa. But the thing is, so what happened was, anyway, I've woken up and blah, blah, blah. I've gone to bed. I've woken up on Sunday morning and Catherine's got out of bed. She's gone, I'll leave you to it because I reckon you'll probably need a bit of a lie. And I was like, thanks, babe. Nice one. So I've wandered downstairs about 11:15. I've been up for a while watching telly in bed or whatever, but wandered down. And I had this thought in my head and I thought, did somebody mention a kebab last night? I swear somebody said something about a kebab last night, right? So I've gone downstairs and usually if I've got food left over or whatever, I'll put it in the oven. Right, so on a plate or whatever, in the oven, covered up. So opened the oven, nothing there. Oh, I was gutted. I was fucking devastated, right?
So
wait, hold on, wait. This turns round, right? So open the oven, it's not there. I'm like, oh no. And then a little voice, a little angelic voice from the living room has called in and gone, if you're looking for your kebab, it's in the microwave. Oh, mate. So, you know, on a film, right, when you're not allowed to know what's in the briefcase.
Yeah.
But the person opens the briefcase and the face just glows gold.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When I opened that microwave, I imagined that's what had happened to me.
That's just the light off the microwave.
No, mate, honestly, but it was like, honestly, mate, I don't, in that single moment of seeing that kebab, feeling ropey as anything, right? And it's not even touched. It had been ordered. I'd fell asleep. It was a full kebab. I'd not even touched it.
It's just magic.
Oh, mate, honestly, in that single moment, I don't think I've ever been happier. Honestly, mate. I was just looking at it thinking, oh, yes. So
there's nothing better than left. Like,
mate,
yours isn't even a leftover. Yours is the full thing. But
do you know what? So we're going
when you wake up and you're ropey as shite, you just think I could do with something absolutely delicious and minging.
Yeah. And full of fat and crap. And, but anyway, so we were going for a meal at 2:00. So Catherine's gone, don't eat all that kebab. You won't eat your food at 2 for your birthday meal because your birthday was on the Monday. Don't eat all that kebab. So I've split it in half, heated half it up, had it for my breakfast. Right, happy days, rock and roll. Gone upstairs, cut my hair, shaved, showered, all that fucking usual shit. Got ready to go out.
Shaving shampoo, mate.
Got to the pub. We were meeting everyone for just after 1. Got to the meal for 2. Went to Sapporo Teppanyaki in Liverpool city centre. Amazing place. Do all the cooking in front of you and like all the flames and stuff, and they're flicking potatoes up at you. And you have to catch them in your mouth and all that. It's fucking class, right? Finn was loving it. Finn, the 9-year-old, was having a whale of a time.
Was he?
Right? Apart from, they've got this like big red ketchup bottle, right?
Okay.
And in the top is string. So he goes to squirt it at you. So obviously you see it coming towards you and you go, whoa, he's squirted ketchup on me. But it's not, obviously. It's just a string.
Yeah.
So he did it to Finn. And for a second, just for a second, it could have gone either way. And everyone on the table was like, which way is this going to fall? Like, and in the end, he laughed and he found it as a joke. But just for a second, everyone was like, he could kick off here. Like, this could go fucking badly. Like, do you know what I mean? But anyway, so he's had a whale of a time. We've all had a good meal. We've gone for a few more bevies afterwards. Got home about 8:30. Half a kebab left. Pinged that. Happy days. Dinner. So I've had kebab for breakfast, kebab for tea.
And a lovely
meal in the middle. A few pints, a few bevies. And then the day after was my birthday, so I've worked on my actual birthday, gone into work because I'm company man, and I'm on holiday next week, so
I'm
on holiday for Friday, so anyway, got into work and had an alright day in work, and then got home, re-edited episode 8 because the fucking sound quality on it was awful.
Because our technical abilities.
Yeah. Did yours. And then got told I wasn't allowed in the living room till Finn had finished his bath, so I had to sit upstairs and watch telly in bed for a bit because Finn wanted me to walk into the living room where they put banners up and stuff and all that. So yeah, and got me presents, got a nice new watch, which I'm wearing today.
Yeah.
Got Cortina's tickets. Yeah, got sport rotten. I'm going to Latvia next week for 5 days with Catherine, no kids. Oh, yeah. No kids, baby.
You're only 40.
Love you, Perry and Finn, but, so yeah, I've been sport. It's been a really nice weekend, nice weekend spent with some quality people. So really, so yeah, and then I've got my party coming up on Saturday, which I've got all my family ploughing up from Torquay for and stuff. So yeah, it's going to be good, mate. It's going to be it's been a boss weekend, like. But finding that kebab meat was the absolute highlight of that weekend. Like, it
Fuck
was,
being 40. I found a kebab in the mic.
Yeah. Not just a kebab, a full untouched kebab. Do you know what I
It's
mean?
incredible, mate.
Unbelievable, mate. Honestly, I've like I said, I've struggled to be happier than that precise moment when that happened.
Kids being born, everything.
I've seen Liverpool win the league in person. Do you know what I mean? And it was up there with that. To be fair, it was up there with that. Like, it was in that, because I was feeling so ropey in that precise moment, mate. Honestly, it was up there. I swear to God. Honestly,
Just, like I just said before, that it can't be a better feeling. It just can't be. When you're dying, like literally dying, hungover, and you come downstairs and you find leftovers, you're like, oh, I'm a fucking amazing.
Let me ask you a question, right? Genuine question here. When you order a pizza, right?
Well, hang on. I need the full context. Is it like, am I pissed or
No. So any time you're going to order a pizza,
yeah.
right? Say you know for a fact you'll eat a 12-inch and that'll be fine. That'll be enough, right? Do you order the 12-inch or do you go for the 16-inch, knowing that you're going to have some left for the next day?
Something, mate. I know I'm a chunk. The problem I've got is I graze all day. I don't eat a great deal,
Right?
so I won't eat a full pizza in one
See,
sitting.
that's what I do when I'm hungover. I don't like eating like a big meal. If I'm hungover, I like to just pick all day.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
I do that all day anyway.
Right.
I'll just graze all day, so I won't have like a big meal. I'll just have little bits.
Yeah.
And then I get home and I'm full. So I don't even have tea some nights because I'm still like, because I've had shit all. Well, no, not necessarily shit. Like I have like oats and yogurt for breakfast and stuff like that. Might go and get like, I don't know, just I never eat. If you got me like, for example, a medium-sized pizza from Domino's, I can only eat half of it.
Right.
I can't eat the full thing, mate.
Well, I'm the type of
I'm
fat.
I'm actually quite a shit eater. I should be skinny, but I'm not.
Well, I'm the type of fat git that will order an oversized pizza knowing full well that I'm definitely going to have some for lunch the next day.
No, well,
That's what I do.
Like, like if I'm making spag bol or anything at home, I always make enough for work the next day for me lunch.
Yeah.
I tend not to even eat it either the
It
next
always
day.
tastes better the next day. Things like spag bowl, curries, bolognese.
I don't know why that is though.
Bolognese, chili, con carne.
It's like they just need to settle.
Yeah,
it really?
the flavour develops. When it goes cold, the flavour develops, you know?
Forgot you were a chef.
Yeah, man. Well,
So,
I used to be. Not
yeah.
anymore. But...
So I just wanted to speak about my weekend, Sam.
Go on.
I'm just about over it now, but I've had a terrible case of man flu.
Oh, God. That is a killer, isn't it?
I've done something right. There's no statistics on the website I've been looking for them, so if anyone's got the statistics of how many lives man flu's actually taken, I'd be interested to know.
It's a lot.
Because I can't, honestly. And do you know what it is with me, mate?
Completely debilitating, by the way. Like, yeah.
It was touch and go where I was going to be yesterday or not, you know.
Really,
so really, I was dying.
I'm glad you pulled through for me, and I'm glad that you've made the effort, mate, to get here. I really am.
Just like, you know, and I'm not even messing. It's this, Joe, when it goes from like not being too warm to hot really quickly, I end up dying for about a week, and it's every fucking year. And when it goes hot to cold, so like in September, October, I'll die for a week then.
Yeah.
Sort of dying's probably a bit like dramatic, but that's how it feels. Man flu's serious.
It really is. No, really.
Do you know?
It really is. It really is.
Yeah, so
you survived.
But I mean, barely. It's definitely taken a few. I didn't have a long life expectancy anyway, but I've definitely lost a few years. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
understandable.
But you know, I was sat in. I was in bed on Sunday evening, and I was just lying there, and it was doing me head in. Like, do you know, it was properly doing me head in and getting me down. I was thinking, why can't I breathe through my nose? Do you know what I mean? Like, I've never appreciated wanting to, like, breathing through my nose like that. Like, do you know what I mean? And
it's not something I've ever thought about.
No, like, I mean, no, because my nose is proper blocked, and I'm getting up to the bathroom and blowing my nose, and I still can't breathe through it, and it was honestly, it was getting me down. And and this is just a simple case of man flu at the moment. It wasn't one of the more serious cases. This is the simple case,
right?
And I'm like, it developed into a serious case on Monday. Was like I was dying. I was sat in work thinking I could go home here.
Like, whoa! You had man flu and you were in work.
I had to try and man up. Is it where?
I don't like that phrase.
No, neither do I. We spoke about that phrase before. I said, you know, get on with it. You know. Like
you're one brave
it was
man.
debilitating. It was debilitating, but right, let's pause the piss taking a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, got a fly on my shoulder, must stink of shit. Right?
I saw it and I thought, will the viewers see it on the camera? Should I flick it off? No, I'll just leave it.
You could have hit me. You could have hit me.
I just, what are you doing? What are you doing? Yeah.
I would have known. You could have just hit me. I would have had a dead fly on my shoulder. But in all seriousness, I like just a simple cold completely ruined me even.
Yeah.
Like, and
Can't
it got me properly down. So I can understand like how people who are like who do have like illnesses and stuff like that, you know, and that's going to lead on to where we're going next, really, mate, isn't it? You know.
Yeah. There was an article in the Liverpool Echo recently that basically it's about a mother who she lost her son who was 23 years old. She is, I'm not going to say her name, but she is the first person in Britain to speak openly about a decision to travel to Switzerland to an assisted dying clinic before the procedure takes place. She got no terminal illness. She just wants to go to Switzerland to end her life. So the story is she lost her son. Her son was only 23. I'll read a bit of the article for you because it will sum it up. A mum without any terminal condition is journeying to Switzerland to access an assisted dying facility following her only son's death, becoming the first individual to publicly discuss such plans prior to the appointment. Someone who was not be named, 56, a former care worker from the West Midlands, has spent £10,000 to access services at Pegasus, a Swiss assisted dying clinic, after the loss of her son, 23, 4 years previously. Despite extensive therapy sessions and antidepressant medication, she remains unable to process his passing. In the days leading up to her death, she said, "I won't change my mind. I know it's hard for you. It will be hard for everyone, but I want to die, and that's what I'm going to do. I'll have a smile on my face when I do, so please be happy for me. My life, my choice." And she added, "I can't wait."
So this is quite a contentious subject, this, isn't it?
This is why I wanted to talk about it, because this will divide opinions massively.
I'm actually a bit like, how do I word this about, like, you know, we like we're live to the millions and millions.
20 people.
No, getting back to the serious, I'm a firm believer in your life. Do you know what I mean? But you've also got to think about like her head space. Like, where's her head at? You know, like, now don't get me wrong. Like, if I got diagnosed with a terminal illness tomorrow, kind of like the idea of going out on my own terms.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you know what I mean? I'm not going to wait until I can't wipe my own ass.
That's exactly what I say to Catherine. When I get to the point where I can't wipe my own ass, get me a flight to Switzerland. Genuinely,
do you know what I mean? Like, so it's like, if I can't, like, if I get to that point, just push me off a fucking cliff. Sorry. But, you know, she's fit, she's healthy. Her mindset, you know, like that. Like, I've had a couple of my family members who've taken their own life, and can't imagine what type of place they must have been in to do that. But I'm struggling I'm struggling with words right now to try and, like, she's lost a son. It's fucking,
yeah, it's tragic.
Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, but when we're talking about people with terminal illnesses, I completely understand it. You want to go out on your own terms. You know, some people might think, you know what, I want to spend every last minute with my family, even to the point where I'm stuck in a bed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I understand that. I completely do. You know? And then there's other people who might think, no, it's my life, my terms. I'll go when I want. In terms of, like, terminal illness, again, completely get that. Maybe go when you're just starting to lose your faculties. But for as much as I feel sorry for her, I'm also struggling to understand her decision. Because she's fit and able, if that makes sense.
I think she's physically fit and able.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I think mentally, she clearly seems like she's completely broken, you know? Like I said, I don't know where I stand on this. It's a hell of a decision to make to decide to do that.
I'm speechless right now. I'm trying to wrap my head around this.
I honestly, I'm a bit torn on it, to be honest with you. I don't really the thing is, right? Until you're in that situation yourself, you cannot put yourself in the place of that person, and that's how I like to understand things, is by putting myself in the place of that person. I, touch wood, will never be able to put myself in the place of that person. Hopefully, I'll never be in that situation.
Yeah,
Do you know
sorry,
what I
Sam. I
mean?
know I'm staying into space aimlessly right
No,
now.
but
I'm processing.
hopefully I will be in that situation. And that's how I understand. I like to try and understand things by putting myself in that place. But
You
I
almost
just
don't want to think about being in that place though, as well,
no,
don't
of
you?
course not, absolutely
You
not. But
know,
I just think, listen, she's clearly made a choice. She's
like,
clearly, she clearly wants it to happen.
does the article mention how her son died?
I don't, not sure. Let me have a look.
It's just I'm trying to get the full context so I can try and understand it, because if her son died from a disease or like anything like
Yeah.
that, like the big C, anything. Do you know what I mean? Absolutely anything. Like most parents' reaction is, I'm gonna get
Oh, here you
behind
go.
this.
Yeah. So he dozed off on the sofa while eating a sandwich, suffering from a hangover following a night of heavy drinking. Shortly after which, faced every parent's most dreaded scenario. He was purple, she said. I thought it's his heart. The person who has medical training immediately brought her son to the ground, started CPR while crying out for assistance. Paramedic responded and transported him to hospital, where devastating news emerged. Half a cherry tomato had become stuck in his airway. Specialist equipment had been required to extract it. So it's an absolute tragic accident,
just a
basically.
freak accident. Wow.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? It's a difficult one, this.
And
It
she's
really
had
is.
to sit there and watch her son.
She had to find him, yeah. She's found him, basically. So she's probably got to live with that every day, hasn't she? Seeing that scenario
And
play over and over again in your head.
She's probably still in the same house. She's looking at the couch where he was lying, where she gave him the sandwich. I can see why a little bit.
Yeah.
But I also think to myself, like, what about like the rest of your family? Yeah, like, is suicide selfish? Is suicide selfish?
Well, I've done the suicide awareness training, haven't I?
Yeah. Now,
and
there's arguments both to that question and against that question. Do you know what I mean? I'm torn on this one, Sam.
I am. I'm completely torn. She's obviously in a headspace that she's not happy. That's obviously quite clear. It'd be interesting. It'd be interesting to see if she's got other family members and what they think of it. When you get to the article, she does have other family members, and she's told them that it's happening, but she's not told them the exact date when it's happening, so they can't try and
talk around it or kidnap her.
So it'd be interesting to get their perspective on the whole thing and see, what they think about it. Because
I'm like I said at the start of this section, if you like, I'm more for being, I'll go when I want to go. Do you know what I mean? I'll do what I want, and I'll But in the same breath, I'm also like, is it a little bit selfish? Is it a little bit like, what about the rest of your life? There's other things to do. Go and see the world. Sell your house, because obviously you're not happy in that house. Do you know what I mean? Or she could live in a council house. I don't know. So rent. But go and try something different. Is my, like, you know what I mean? All right, I guess she's been to therapy and stuff like that. But go somewhere mad. Do you know what I mean? Go and see something out of this world. Take yourself to Oz. Take yourself to New Zealand. Do something different, and see if that can get you out of that.
Try and break the cycle.
Yeah, break the cycle. Get yourself out of that rut that you. Yeah. She's obviously been in a rut, and it's gotten deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Do something to break it.
Yeah.
See if that helps. I don't know. For all I know, I could be pissed in the wind right now, and she's done all that, and she's still hell bent on this decision. But like, let's say if that was a member of my family, I'd kidnap him. I really would.
Yeah.
I'd kidnap him.
Yeah. I mean, I'd sit him down first and say, come on, talk to me. Tell me what you're thinking. Tell me what's going on here.
If she just says, all I can see is my son dying every single day, and I gave him that sandwich.
Well, I don't know that she did, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So it's like, I bought them cherry tomatoes, but
that's the sort of shit that would go through your mind, though, isn't it? If I never bought them, it wouldn't have happened.
Exactly, yeah. Like the what if scenario, and like, what if I bought bigger ones?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm properly torn, Sam. For as much as I've got, like, you know what? You go and you go do you. Do you know what I mean? You've made your mind up, go and crack on. But now I'm like, but you're physically able. Do you know what I mean? Physically, you sound
Tough one.
tough one.
Guys,
Viewers,
yeah. Comment on the episode. Send us an email. Tell us what you think. I'll put a link to the article and the show notes. So go and have a look at the article and let us know what you think. Tell us in the comments and stuff.
Properly.
Difficult one, this. Proper sort of, it's going to divide opinion, this one, massively, understandably. But yeah, it's a hard one. Let's love to hear your thoughts, guys. So get in touch and let us know.
I'm going to wake up about 3 o'clock in the morning and I'll have an answer on this now.
Yeah, you reckon?
I'll have a full on, and I'll have to send you the message.
Text me in the morning.
I'll text you at 3 a.m. Just don't leave your phone
off. While we're here, so we say a lot on this podcast about how we find it important to have a hobby and things. Obviously, we make this, which obviously helps with our mental health. I go to the football, that helps my mental health.
Play our football, don't we, Sam?
Yeah, we play our footy.
I wouldn't say we're any good. But...
I got me listening space that I go to and run. So, I keep myself busy and I've got hobbies and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And obviously we spoke about Tyson Fury last episode, about the fact that he's come out of retirement again because he just wants that purpose in life. He wants something to aim for, something to build towards, blah, blah, blah. There's been a study, a world-leading study, apparently, according to the BBC. Researchers from Bristol-based Children of the 90s project monitored more than 3,300 people aged in their 20s and early 30s to study their well-being. Key findings showed that strong social connections, emotional and practical support, and fewer health problems were linked to greater feeling of meaning in life and reduced people developing mental health issues. So basically saying, have a hobby, basically. Strong social connections, emotional and practical support.
And leading back to, like, obviously starting from where we spoke about that lady before, but like, look, even looking at her, I'd love to know what she's tried. Honestly, I really would.
Yeah.
Love to know, like, what she's done to try and break the cycle. And that's what this is about now. This is about breaking the cycle.
Yeah.
Before you get into the rut, go and have a walk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Go and have a walk. Meet up with your friends. Don't sit inside. Talk to, like, people generally keep each other okay. Keep each other, like, in check. If you like, so that's my biggest, like, thinking, really. Like, go and have a chat with your mate.
Yeah.
Just even ring him up. Text him at first. If you've got, like, social anxiety and you're struggling on you and you are introverted, send a text.
Yeah.
Like, there's games that you can play now, so, like, there's, like, words with friends, so that's like a game of Scrabble. Whereas, just so you are aware, Sam, cunt is not an acceptable word.
Okay. Thanks.
I have tried it many a time.
I'll play against you then, that's the only word you put out.
I know. And as you can see from my spelling up there, I'm not very good when we wrote our auto cue earlier. But going into, like, you've got to break the cycle. Do something different. If you've got a routine, try and break it. Just one day, send someone a text. That's something different. Just, it doesn't have to be big steps. You don't have to go and book yourself a flight to Japan.
I mean, if you can afford to, go ahead and do it. Like,
no, 100%, mate. But you've just got to try and, like, get yourself out of that routine. You know.
But it's also good to have. I think this study shows that it's good to have, like, a hobby. So if you've got, like, a walking group you can be part of, or a knitting group, or there's so many things. A book club. There's so many things out there, and this study basically shows that if you are in regular contact with people and stuff outside of your normal circle, it's good for your mental health. It will only be positive for you. Do you know what I mean?
So it's just like go and, like, try and find new mates, or even.
Yeah, the key finding shows that strong social connections. So if you've got a walking group, and that's social connections.
Yeah.
If you go into a knitting group, social book club, social connections. People.
People.
The
keep
worst
other
thing.
people
The
in
worst
check,
thing
don't
you
they?
can do is like you say, get the whole getting stuck in the rut thing, and then being socially isolated.
I will say this, Sam. I've been in that rut.
Yeah, I myself.
And
it's hard to get out of.
To be fair,
it's hard
mate,
to get out of.
I actually go in and out of it in the matter of an hour.
Yeah.
I can sit here and I'll be in it, and then within an hour I'm out of it, and then within another hour I'm back fucking in it. You know, I can openly say that. That's how quickly my head processes information.
Yeah.
But I, trying to break it's hard.
Yeah,
Trying to break it.
absolutely.
So
Because once you get stuck in that circle of like, it's so hard to get out of. Like,
baby steps, mate.
it's like a whirlpool, isn't it? And you're
Yeah.
stuck in it, and you're going round and round to try and swim out of it. It's almost impossible, you know.
Baby steps for anyone. Send a text message to start with. Text your mate who you haven't seen for a while, or even your mate who you speak to every day in work. Text not even saying anything good on. Do you know if there's anything good on the telly tonight? That's a start, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, watch a new series, you know, and then speak about it. So like someone might recommend, I don't know, Game of Thrones to you. You
Yeah.
know, and you can text them about it the next day. It's just a conversation starters. These are now. These are just like, in my opinion, what would be baby steps.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, let's say, for example, if I go home tonight after recording this, I'd say, Sam, what's anything decent lately on the TV? You might say, oh, you know what, Rich, I've been watching Yellowstone, Marshals.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I'd be like, oh, sound, I've seen the normal Yellowstone. I'll give that a go because
Yeah.
Sam said it's all right. And I'll watch it and I'll think, shit, this, or it's good, this. And then I can talk about it with Sam. Oh, Sam, episode 1 was okay. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, Rich, it gets better. Keep watching it, Joe. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
You know, but keep watching it. And or any program for that matter. Like I've seen a show called Lucifer on Netflix.
Catherine loves that.
She fancies Tom Ellis, mate.
Of course she does.
That's all it is. He's a handsome bastard. But you know, and that's that. Honestly, mate, the human, and that's my type of human. So just general piss taking,
yeah.
you know, and and that's so, you know, it's just so I'm just giving examples right now for anyone at home trying to help. You know, anyone on a walk right now, Joe, when you're listening to us.
You know, if you've got a mate that. If you've got a mate that you keep trying to get hold of and asking them to come and do things with you socially, or just the two of you or whatever, but they keep knocking you back, don't stop trying. Keep trying. Because that one time they might just go, do you know what, I'll come with them. And then it might completely snap them out of a hole that they're in. So just keep reaching out, keep trying, and keep getting that person to come out with you, because eventually it will work, hopefully.
And if you have got a friend who is like, sorry, I'm away from the mic again. If you've got a friend who's introverted, who doesn't really like to go out on social gatherings, text them and keep tread water with them almost. Do you know what I mean? Like, let's see, like, oh, I'll come round. The footy's on. Do you want me to come round to yours and we'll order a little takeaway?
Yeah, that's a good start.
Do you know what I mean? I'm talking about but then you've got people who are extroverted who suffer as well. You know, try and find someone who's like, if you've got a friend and you're trying to help a friend, find some common ground first and then do a little step.
Just on that, it's not always the introverted people that also need the help. We've got people like Robin Williams.
Mate, I'm still
absolute extrovert.
Still heartbroken about that.
You know, he was suffering, wasn't he? But he just hit it very, very well. So yeah.
Yeah, no. Anyone who you think might be just on like the best advice I can, well, not advice, like what I'm seeing with the world right now. And Jimmy Carr summed it up very well as well when he talked about the manosphere.
Yeah.
Men keep men in check, but I'm not. I'm going a bit further than that.
Go on.
People keep people in check.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speak to your mates.
People need people.
People need people. Now, don't get me wrong. There's going to be times there's times where when in my working life I was a plasterer. You know, I'm in an empty house on my own all day.
Yeah.
And I'd go home and I wouldn't want to speak to anyone. I'd just sit there and think, I've been on my own all day. I've had the radio on. Joe's been Bon Jovi's been playing. And, or, as we know from last week, Shania Twain. Let's go, girls. You know, but going to, you know, it's hard to get out of the cycle, but like people keep people in check. People check if people are okay. I don't mean in check like, you know, stop fucking doing that. I'm like, you know, like, mate, do you want a pint? You know, or oh, do you fancy coming for a coffee? You know, or I'll pop round. I'll come and see you. Do you know what I mean? It's like it's if you see someone in a bit of a cycle, you might be able to step in to help them. Or if you're in the cycle, just send someone a text. What are you doing? What are you watching?
And if you're listening to this and you sort of, if you can relate to anything we've just sort of said about, drop us a DM. Drop me a DM anywhere. I'll get back to you. Drop us an email on the email address, mine's themersey@gmail.com. Drop us a DM on Instagram, on Facebook, and, I'll get back to you and open up a conversation. We'll have a little chat. Do you know what I mean? I'm here. If anybody wants to chat, get me on the social media and I will respond to you and we'll have a little chat and we'll, hopefully, cheer you up a little bit.
And not only that, even if you've got something that you want us to read out.
Yeah, like a story where
people.
if you were in a rut and how you got yourself out of it, and if you think that's going to inspire other people, send them in. And we will read them out.
Or even if you can say how you've helped someone. No names we mention. We'll keep everything anonymous. Do you know what I mean? And unless you say like my name's James and I got out of a rut by doing this, and we'll and if you're okay with that, we'll say and good luck to you. You know what I mean? Like it's difficult, isn't it? And going back to the woman who's like wanting to go to Switzerland, she's in some rut there.
Big time, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like and we need to break the cycles.
Big time.
Break cycles. Get out there. Get back out. Get back on the horse.
Yeah.
Is the message for this episode, Sam?
Sound well. Got a little update from Keo.
Oh yeah, the marathon guy.
Our mate who ran the London Marathon on Sunday, just gone. He completed it.
Fucking hell.
Completed it. Yep, he did it in.
Got tired just thinking about it.
Do you know what? He had an injury. He had an injury. I know he was suffering from an injury. His back was killing him, and he was suffering from a couple of injuries, I think. And he still managed to complete it in 4.5 hours.
Fucking hell.
So. Well played, Keo. Well played.
Well done, mate. Honestly, fantastic.
If anybody wants to go and sponsor him, please go to justliving.com/page/Keo, which is KIEO. I will put the link in the episode description so you can go and check that out. Well done, Keo, mate. Very proud of you, lads. Great stuff. Great stuff. That's about all we got time for, mate. It's been a short one this week, people. No guest. We wanted to give you an episode. We didn't want to leave you hanging for sort of like 3 weeks. So
it would have been close to 4 by the time when you think about you. By the time you get back off
off the holiday and stuff.
Record the thing.
Edit it and all that.
You would have been. Yeah.
So there will be a little. So you've had 2 episodes in 2 weeks. There is now going to be a little break for 2 or 3 weeks while I go on holiday and me and Richie sort out some stuff and sort out guests and things, etc., etc.
It's not that does Sam either. Sorry to interrupt you, mate, but it's like, we've both got full-time jobs. We've both got a home to go to.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And stuff. So yeah, it's
we're busy people, mate. We're busy people.
We help out with the Mersey Mine with trustees for the Mersey Mine project, listing spaces. You're helping out with the football for Eddie tomorrow and stuff. It's big, mate, isn't it, Jeremy? Yeah. And then we've got to do, and like let's be brutally honest with you. Like we get here for 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's 8:05 now, and we're only doing a short episode this week.
Yeah.
Granted, we've had technical issues. Normally recording a lot quicker than what we were, but like normally we're like a couple of weeks ago, about a month ago now, we didn't get out of here till 11:15.
We didn't.
By the time we all we tidied up and put all the stuff back together and got all and that thing had uploaded. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's that's
we love it though, don't we?
It's great, mate. So, Jonas and I just talk, and I try and forget about the people at home and just speak to you, me mate. Why about like this, but then I try and include them in at the end of it. I think the viewers, because if I constantly thought about you guys at home, I'd clam up. I couldn't speak about anything. Blah, blah, blah. That's why I'd go like, do you know what I mean? But sorry it's only a short one, but we needed to give you something.
Yeah, we didn't want to leave you out. So anyway, that's the end of this episode. We're now going to cut to Richie having his head blown off by the hot sauce from Pig and Bun. So
fuck's sake, is that still going?
Go and enjoy that because it's absolutely brilliant. If you are an audio listener, genuinely, just go on YouTube just to see the advert of Richie getting his head blown clean off because it's superb. It is superb. Go and have a look at that. So
I've got PTSD looking at it. Fuck's sake.
And while you're there, subscribe. Nice one. Love you. Bye.
Take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, it's Sam and Richie here, and we are here to tell you all about Pig in Bun fermented sauces. Pig in Bun do a range of sauces, as you can see here, right here. And what have we got here, Richie? What have we got?
You're going to make me fucking try this.
I am.
This is Pig in Reaper.
Oh, that's going to be spicy. Got some milk ready?
mango, Carolina Reaper, very hot 5-star chilies. I have got some semi-skinned just in case. I'm on the co-op before, mate.
See, I've tried all these already, and they're all phenomenal. By the way, I've got the Mexican sauce here, which is the jalapeno, lime, and tequila. It is delicious on a few salsa chips. And what have you got, Richie?
I've got the jerk barbecue, pig and smoke. No.
Amazing. And look, we've got some chili chocolate. We're going to try the chili chocolate. Let's get the chili chocolate open. Anyway, as I'm opening this, Pig in Bun use fermentation for their sauces, which basically means that they make like a mash with ingredients like peppers, chilies, garlic, onions, and they put that in a fermentation bucket, and they put on top of it what's called a salt cap. So you cover it with salt all over the top of it, and it ferments in the bucket. Same as like making alcohol sort of thing. But yeah, chili chocolate, Richie?
I've made my own alcohol before, Sam.
I bet you have. Chili chocolate, sunshine?
Nearly died.
Go on, get in there.
Just so you know, guys, I'm not very good with spice.
That's delicious, isn't it? Sorry for people who don't like the sound of chewing, by the way. We're just sat here munching away.
It's a great advert for Pig and Bun.
That is delicious, by the way. Richard, get yourself a chip, mate.
Hang on, let me eat my chocolate first.
Come on.
I just want to pick
It's going
on.
to be a short advert. Come on, get it on you. Here we go. I can't wait for this.
Easy, Tiger.
Go on, son. Go on, son.
Oh, fucking hell. You bastard.
I'll just sit and eat the chocolate.
It's gone up my nose.
Anyway, mouthful of chocolate. Find everything at piginbun.co.uk.
I've got the hiccups. I mean, I've stopped the pig off my milk.
That's piginbun.co.uk. Oh, he's gone. Just be recording another advert after this. I don't think we'll be able to. You okay, mate? piginbun.co.uk. Go and get it, because it's class.
It knocks your socks off.